How to cut this beautiful short pants. So what I did was to fold my fabric into two, making sure that what I have folded should be 1/4 of my hip plus some 3 extra inches. I draw a start point which is going to be a waistline. Then I'm going to go ahead, I will minus my waistband. My waistband is going to be 1.5 inch. So I'll start placing my measurement from that 1 inch downward. Measure from the waist to the hip depth. From the waist to the crotch depth. How to get the crotch depth line is by dividing round hip by 4 plus 1 inch. I will mark that up. Then I will go ahead now, measure from waist to the length. Remember my length, I will minus 1 inch from 1.5 inch from my waistband. Place that up, mark it up. I'm going to go ahead and connect it up with straight lines. I will level them up: the waistline, the hip depth line, the crotch depth line, and the length. I'll take round hip, which is 38, divide by 4 is going to give me 9.5. I will mark that up. Then I'll add 1 inch for the allowance. After that, I'm going to go ahead and connect it up like this. Once I'm done connecting it up, I'll go ahead now to get the crotch depth extension. I will divide 1/4 of the hip by 4. Remember, my round hip is 38 divided by 4 is going to give me 9.5. 9.5 now, I will take it and divide it again by 4. Whatever I have, I just went ahead and mark it up. Then I will come on the crotch depth line. I will go up by 2.5 inch. I'm going to come here, go in by 3/4 inch. You can go in up to 1 inch. Go down by 3/4 inch. Mark that up. I'll go ahead now, connect it up like you can see me doing right here. Making sure it's not too curvy. Then I'm going to connect it all the way to that 3/4 inch I went down. You can see right. Then after this, what I'm going to do is to go ahead now. I'll put 1/4 of my waist measurement. My round waist is 28. Divide by 4 is going to give me 7 inch. I will mark that up. My 7 inch, I'll add 1 inch for the allowance and 1 inch for my dart. I'll go ahead now to connect it up. I'll connect the side all the way to the hip depth line. Then I'm going to connect, taking the side all the way to that 3/4 inch I went down. I'll go ahead now to mark up my dart. So first of all, what I'm going to do is to mark my 1/2 inch of my sewing allowance. Then from that 1/2 inch now, I will now put my nipple to nipple. My nipple to nipple is 7 inch divided by 2. It's going to give me 3.5. I will mark that up. Connect it with a straight line. I will go down by 4.5 inch. Then I'm going to go out by 1/2 inch both sides. I'll connect it all the way to that 4.5 inch. If you want to make it a fitting pan, you're going to come here and go in by 1.5 inch. Then connect it all the way to the hip depth line. Then measure up whatever you have on your crotch depth line, minus 1 inch from there, and mark it at the hem. connect it up like you can see me doing here. Or the other way of doing so is by coming on your crotch depth line, go down by 3 inch to get the lap line. It's normally between 3 and 3.5 inch. Then just connect a center point. Then from that center point, you're going to take round lap, divide it by 2 and divide it again by 2. So for example, if my round lap is 20 inch divided by 2 is going to give me 10, then 10 again divided by 2 is going to give me 5. I will be marking that 5 inch both sides from the lap line. That's if you want to make it a fitting pan. But if not, just go ahead and connect it all the way straight. Like you're going to see me cut mine. Mine is just like this. Cut up the side. Like I said, I'm not making it a fitting pan, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it up like this. After cutting it, I'll go ahead again and fold my fabric into 2. This time around, I make sure that what I have folded should be much bigger than the front piece. I'll make sure that I have at least 1.5 inch at the side and then 2 inch at the front. Pin that up. Connect these points up. I will extend it again by 2 inch. Remember that the crotch extension of the back is always more longer than the front. Okay, I will extend it up by 2 inch. I will come here, I'll go out by 1.5 inch. At the hem, I will do 1 inch. The length is going to be the same. Connect it all the way to that 1 inch, like you can see me doing here. Next thing I want to do is to go ahead now. I will come here. I'm going to go in by 1 inch. Then from that 1 inch, I'm going to go up by 1.5 inch. This depends if you're that hippie behind, okay? You can go up. For the smaller size, I'm going up by 1.5. But if you're working from 38 or what, go up by 2 inch or even 2.5 inch. I'll just measure up whatever I have on my front piece. Then I'll go ahead now and mark it up. But before I mark it up, I'm going to connect these points up with a straight line. Then what I have on the front piece, I'm going to mark it up here. What I have was 9.075, almost 10 inch, but not 10 inch. I'll go ahead and connect it all the way to that point, the sides where I just marked, like you can see me doing. At this side, what I'm going to do is to add 3/4 inch. You can add up to 1 inch. I'll add it all the way to the hem. Then I'll be connecting that up. Now I'm going to open this up right now, pin it up. I'll take my French curve and I'm going to connect this part up. When I'm connecting it up, I make sure it is not too deep, okay? You want to avoid it from being too deep. It is not deep. It shouldn't be deep because when it's deep, it's going to look funny. To avoid it from looking funny, don't make it deep. So I've just connected it up. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. After cutting it up, I'll go ahead now and notch my darts. I'll remove the front piece. I'm going to go ahead now, create up the dart for the back. I will start by going in by 1/2 inch. Then from there, I will take nipple to nipple divided by 2, which mine is 7 divided by 2 is going to give me 3.5. I'm going to go ahead now, mark 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch both sides. Then I'm going to go down. For the back, I'll be doing 5.5 inch. Remember the front we did 4 inch, the back I'm going to be doing 5.5 inch. Connect it up like this. And I'm going to notch. Next thing I will do now is to go ahead and cut a waistband for it. The waistband I'm going to be using is going to be 3 inch by round waist. 3" by round waist. Then I'll be adding 1" for the sewing allowance. I'll go ahead and mark that 3". Then I'll mark 1/2" for the joining it to the pants. Connect that up, and I'm going to go ahead and cut. After that, what I'm going to do is to go ahead now. I'll be cutting up my pocket. To cut the pocket, I'm going to go down by 7 inch, 7 to 8 inch, but I'll go down by 7 inch. Go in by 2.5 inch. Then I'm going to connect it up. But before I connect and cut that up, I'll go in here by 1/2 inch. Connect that point. I'm going to be cutting that part up. After cutting, I'll go ahead and cut a piece of 15 by 9 inch, making sure I place, there are 2 pieces like you can see, making sure that I place right side facing right side. Then I will take the front, cut that small part which we cut for the pocket on those 2 pieces. Okay. After cutting it, this tutorial is done. So I hope you find it helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up.